everybody. What's going on with you today? Happy Saturday. Oops. All right, well, guess that's going there. So it's a little chilly today, so forgive my hoodie. Need a little something to keep me warm. It's chilly here. Good morning to afternoon, to evening, to all of yours. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That did not sound right. I was taking the little lid off to just do a little fluff cleaning. There we go, much better. Didn't have that little snap in. And there we go. So that's all good. It's all nice and tidy. Just got my feet. I just gotta reset it. Hello, Pat. Hello, Chloe. She was the first one here. We were just setting it up, and Munchkin goes, "Oh, Chloe's here." Hello, Munchkin. Hello, Pat. Hello, Miss Deborah Davidson. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Sass. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, Miss Gwenny. Hello, Tina. Hello, Miss Allison. And Pat. I think I said Pat, but we'll say it again just in case. I don't want to miss anybody. Hello, Mimi. Hello, Gazella. Hello, James. Hello, Robin. Hello, Chris. Hello, Nina. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Kelly. Hey, June Billings. Yes, you had a question yesterday, June, and Pop copied it, and I forgot to answer it. So I'm sorry. I didn't even get a chance to really look at it. The mic is garbled. Oh. That was your headphones? Yes, they're static. Okay. Weird. Oh. Take this out. Put it back in. Is that any better? Might have moved when I got hooked on my pants. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Kim. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Miss Allison. Hello, Laurel. Lisa. Is it all good, or is it just still sound weird? I got tea today. Still garbled. It's not plugged in. Is it the fact it's next to my zipper? Does that sound weird? Trying to have the K. Oh, very nice. Okay. Hold on. Let me check the connections over here. Just make sure we're all good to go, because stuff could have moved, you know. Okay, receiver's all plugged in, and they're both powered. This is here. I'm reading as microphone on the camera. It's going. All my connections are taut. I don't know why it's garbled. I wish I had an answer for you, and well, hopefully we can fix it, because that's not going to be a very fun show. Cheers, tea. Earl Grey. Hello, Laurel. Connie Sue. Hello, Kathy. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Still weird? It's not where you have it pinned, because you said a couple words as you were just holding the mic, and it sounded the same. Thought maybe because it was connected to the zipper being, I don't know. It's weird. Same on the TV, but not horrible. Earl Grey vodka. No. That would taste pretty bad, actually. Vodka and tea. Vodka belongs with orange juice or cranberry. That's what vodka belongs with. Blame the rain. Try turning it off and on. Are you being funny? Are you not being funny? Okay, hold on. On. Well, that's apparently what we're trying to discover right now there, Miss Pam Beaker. Is why do I sound funny? Still garbled. I wonder if it's the microphone. And let me just pull this out here. Because this is still a microphone in itself. It's just not completely directed as... So are we still getting garbled there? Sounded scratchy, staticky. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Lena. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, everything's pushed together and... Yes, still. Yes, still there. Then I don't know. Yeah, maybe, I thought maybe it might be pop side. But I'm trying to do everything I can on this side, so... I don't know what to do. I broke it. Which is, most of you know me, that's not really a surprise. I broke it. I don't know. But you don't look funny. Well, that's good. Okay, Pop's gonna restart the stream. Okay, so don't go far, everybody. Please come back. Okay. Okay, sorry. I knocked something over as I was bending here. So, are we good? Does that sound any better? It's clear? Oh, okay. Wonder what it was. Wonder what it has something to do with the setting of the whatever. Technology, it's baffling. It really, really is. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. I was going to say, that's not going to be a very fun show if you got to listen to me garbled. I mean, who's going to want to do that, right? All right, so what we have here is I have all my 4 rows of the blocks all done. I have my little 1.5 inch strips here ready, already cut. I've got my rows that need to go here and there cut and ready to go. So we pretty much just need to put these 3, because there's the 4th one there. I've already sewed the 4th one there. So we just need to put these 3 together and make them all so we have 7 by 7. It's looking pretty good, isn't it? It's looking pretty good. I really like, I was trying to get it so it had like the balance of some of the more fabrics that were standing out in my eyes, like this, the star fabric here, and it was one of the green ones. Oh, this one, green one up here. That one was kind of standing out at me, and I tried to balance the blues too, because I had a couple of dark blues and then more of really bright blues, and then a couple of subdued blues. So it was, how do I balance this out so it doesn't look dorky, or, you know, one blue all in one section or something like that. So I had to pin it out, set it out, just switched a few blocks that, you know, I didn't like the way they were going together or something. But overall, I think I like this. It looks really good. I tried to keep the squares as directional as possible, but really in the end it's not going to matter. So, but the blocks are directional, you know what I mean? So whether they get laid out on here doesn't really matter. But yeah. So very excited. I'm really liking how it's coming along. So we're just going to kind of work our way on the 4th row. Put our little gray strip in between. So we got them here and here. And I just got all my little bits over here. Well, we don't need those yet, so we'll just leave those there. All right, so happy Saturday. Let's try this again, everybody. since we had a faulty start. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing very well today. Hello, Mike. Hello. Hello, Ann Ward. How's it going? You just disappeared. I just saw your name. I didn't see what you said. Hello, Miss Ellie. Hello, Cindy. Hello. Hello, Miss Lois. What's Miss Lois up to today? I'm not sure if it was my kids who were going to go home in time for me to be here. They did, okay. You're like, listen, I got a place to be. I got homies waiting for me. False start, 10-yard penalty. Yeah, we had some very garbled sound when we first started. So, and we tried to troubleshoot it as much as I could with the microphone on my end, but it was not as successful as we were anticipating. Home and doing well. Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful. Such good news. So cheers, Earl Grey. And my lovely little sewing mug that Allison gifted me. Oh, yeah, no stream next Saturday. Remember that? We need a family day. We are moving away, so. Hello, Claudette. Hello. How's Miss Claudette today? That really looks good. Thank you, Chloe. Appreciate that. It's looking. I'm liking it. I'm liking that. The fabrics I chose. I could have been a little bit more. I don't know. I really like the red. The red solid really just. That's my favorite part. I like how it just comes down, and then you just got Christmas fabrics surrounded on either side of the red. So, gained 5 ounces. Oh, that's amazing, Lena. Amazing. We're all thinking good thoughts. Cheers, Ella. I've got Yorkshire tea. Is that how you say it, June? And you will have to put my little pinky up. Hold on. No, it's too big of a mug. I can't. Please forgive me. I'm thinking me pinky's up though. And telling me to shut up. I don't mean no offense. I just trying to have some fun. I miss living there. I do. Hello, Tracy. Doing great? Awesome. Yorkshire. Shear. Like shearing your sheep. Shear. I've had no candy today. You're moving. I've been gone too long. Yeah, we have. Yeah, 5 weeks. Less than 5 weeks now. Yep. Oh my, it's going fast today. Oh, the chat. Well, we got 85 people hanging out with us today. Very nice. Thank you. Cheers, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hello, Linda. Oh yeah, good day today. Good day. So far, we kind of got up late. I just didn't feel like getting out of bed, and that's normally not like me, that. So it was just kind of like, just lay here, and then falling back to sleep. So everything going to plan on the purchase of the yeah. So far, so good. All the last little boxes were ticked, and we've ordered our fiber internet to come from the road up to the house. We're very excited by that. So that is a happy little jiggy moment. You got chocolate buttons? Oh, I miss those. Those are good. Quiet after only one grandbaby. Yeah, did you have a lot? Okay, the bobbin has been cleaned. Please make sure the proper presser foot is attached. Thread cutter switch can't be. Yes, yeah, I got it because I'm using the other foot. Okay, so we're still good. Put my little screwdriver up there. There we go. Well, hello, Sharon. Welcome to the chat. I like it when people get to look after their grandbabies. I think that's good. You get a really good connection with them and you actually see them. That's kind of one of the, the things I feel we missed out with both parents on Papa and I's side. Because we traveled and they didn't come to see us, and we did travel back several times. It would have been nice if they would have come to see us. But then we know it's expensive too, so it's not like my mom could have afforded it. She had buttons and lint in her pocket, that's it. So we're just going to add our little strips in between. They should be relatively squarish, the blocks. I mean, if you find that yours is a little at a wonk, then, feel free to trim it up. So, what happened to that camera? Yeah, I do have sewing machine. What do you want me to push? I'll get up there.
We just need to do the zoom.
Okay, but what did I hit though?
The zoom.
Is it
it's on the top.
The top?
No, the top is in the bottom of the right close to you.
Here.
The little gray.
Oh, gray?
Yeah, the little. Yeah.
Oh.
Now She shut it off.
What? Whoa.
I don't know what you've done now.
I don't know what I've done now either. I clearly didn't hit the right button. Hold on. Let me move Janie for you. I know we're the same height yet. I am taller in reach.
Yeah.
You good?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, buddy. You can see all the mess.
You need to move so I can see.
Oh. The bull in a china shop. Oh.
Too much.
Too much. Well, a little bit more. See, there's no Sophie's bed in relation to me. It's just over there. I've been doing lots of embroidery. You can see all the embroidery threads there. Yeah, no kidding, Tracy. Kaboom. First it's the microphone, now it's the camera.
I think that's good.
It's a gong show around here, man. Thank you for your help, Mr. Tech Guy.
Yeah, no problem.
Love you, Punky. You good?
Seems it's my day to work on stuff.
Thank you for your help. Okay. Well, I've been sorting. I emptied my the dresser that used to sit behind me on the other side when my desk was over there. And it had all sorts of like zippers and threads and bobbins and elastics and doodads and thingamabobs and whatchamacallits, and it was kind of like, and books and patterns and all the little nicky-nacky things that you get, more pins, you know, and chalks and clips and all that. So I had to sort all those, and it's empty now, so that had to go some places. So I put some threads over here, and I'm like, okay, well, I need to like deal with that next. But, hey, at least I got the big 3 drawers empty, and they're heavy drawers. I actually hurt my arm. I hurt my arm trying to, you know, get them up and lifted and put them up here to try and sort them out. So it's just wide enough that, you know, it would leave, you know, bruise marks on your arms. Yeah, pro streamers here, people. Pro streamers. Don't kid yourself, man. Oh, did somebody say get a room because we kissed? Oh, Lois. You're so cute. Can you say, even after 30 years together, almost 30 years together, it's coming up. It's coming up. We're like 29 and a half right now, so years together. Not married, though. Coming up on, next year be 27. But hey, and we can still love each other. That's a darn good thing, I would say. I'd say it was a good thing. I was at the on the long arm the other day, and it's kind of like if I'm busy on the long arm or here, and you go to the kitchen or the bathroom, on the way back you have to pay a toll, which is a kiss usually. Okay, so and so when he came into the kitchen to fill up his water and then grab something else, and I think his phone rang, so he let. I don't know what it was. Anyways, I ended up getting like 2 or 3 kisses out of it because I told him I was trying to collect because I wouldn't be nearby anymore to to collect them now. I'll be in a whole separate building, so I had to get a quota ahead of time. Hello, Marlies. How you doing today? Hello, Vicky. How's everybody doing? I was fighting back, you're leaving. That's funny, Cindy. Actually, I went to go pull this chain to get the fan to go the other day, and it wouldn't go, and I went, uh-oh. So at least the light still works. I'm like, what happened? Oh, it's big too, Allison. It's like 40 by 24. It's big. I can't wait. It's going to be plenty of room. Nice to have a big design wall behind me where I can just like slap this stuff on. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, Munchkin really is too. He's got really big plans for his space downstairs, and where he's going to be next to, not next to, but the wood burning fireplace is going to be in his space, so that'll be nice. Can make a nice little like living room zone there, and then we can hang out in front of the fire some nights, right? I think that would be fun. There we go. We're just working our way, putting our 7 blocks together with our little bit of 1.5 inch blue, gray sash, blue. End of October. End of October. Yeah, please do, Kelly. Please do. We got the storage unit we had here, which is a big shipping container, and we got it for storage like a decade ago or something like that. Shortly after we moved in here, realizing we didn't have enough space for a few other things because all of the garage stuff was filled with wood turning stuff, right, for the shop. Like turned it into the shop, so some stuff had to go elsewhere. So we ended up selling that because it was going to cost us too much to take us with us. We thought about it. We thought about actually getting it up on something, filling it, and using it as our, shipping, because we were having issues with, this or that or whatever. We're trying to find things, and it was going to cost us way, way too much. So sold it here, bought another one, or buying another one on the other side. Unfortunately, the guy here is getting a really good deal, but he's also a friend too. So that's actually moving probably sometime this week, if not the week after that, and we're gonna get all that filmed up as it comes up from beside the driveway and the trees, and yeah, because lots of growth has happened since that container went in there. So I'll be very surprised how it comes out. Just think of Christmas Eve in front of the fireplace with all your stockings. It'd be very cute. I'll knit myself a brand new pair of stockings. I'm gonna learn from Miss Robin from RS Island Crafts and make me some socks. She's pretty talented, that one. She's back. Awesome. Good afternoon, Craft a Simple Life. Lisa, I also do my binding by machine. If you are nervous about doing a large project to start, try doing a small project like a mug rug to start with. That's a great idea. That's a good tidbit there, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, do some small little wall hanging, little table runner, little placemat, something like that. To start off with something that you feel like you can get your corners and then a nice straight part. You get the feel of that, especially hand stitching if you want to do it that way, or machine and it's just like flip and stitch, right? But it depends on the project there, Sass. I think that's what it is. I think it depends on the project. I was actually going to hand bind the placemats because I thought if I took them all with me as something I could work on the road beside the cross stitch project, right? Yes, yeah. There's quite a few knitters, crocheters, quilters. There's whole caboodle, definitely, which is nice. No, they haven't moved out yet. No, we thought he was moving out earlier. It's a renter, actually. So. You agree with me, Gwenny? Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. Yes, you can learn lots from Robin. Oh, how did the river go, Kelly? Kelly cruises. Kelly's crafts and cruises and quilts and cookies and kebabulations. How did the river go? How was your daughter's birthday yesterday? Big 23. I completely agree, Miss Helly. We'll have to spend a night, 2 nights, on the road before we get to where we're going, just because they're about 10-hour day drives, and it's easy for Papa and I to do 12 or 16, but we got Sophie, and there's 4 of us really, 3 peoples and cookies, yeah, 3 peoples and a puppers, and we want to allow for a little bit, another extra 45 minutes, I guess, for stretching legs and potty breaks for, and to make sure she's comfortable too, because that'll be her longest journey ever. The one before that was about 6 hours, so this will be a little bit longer, right? So, and it's been a while since she did that sort of drive. Awesome. I'm glad you had a great time. That's fantastic. I was thinking about you. Yeah, so it's going to take us a while. So we're trying to plan 10-hour drive, sleep, get up, 10-hour drive, sleep. And of course, the stops along the way of the gas and whatever. So it may take just a little longer, may take a little less. It depends. Depends on we've got good flow of traffic and 4 people. 4 people on the wall. 4 people on the wall. Max has gone 12 hours from Chilliwack to Alter. Yeah, see, and it's hard to know how your dog is going to react or your cat's going to react to that sort of a journey. Like when we used to travel with our the Afghan and the Shih Tzu, the Skeezer and Kahlua, we had static straps on the bottom of my mom's car to prevent them from getting car sick. But I'm like, do they even do static straps anymore? Is that even a thing, or actually is it kind of built into the car now, the tires, as it connects to the road or something? You know what I mean? Like, because I thought of that too, because we're going to get her some gravel. Gravel definitely helps. So, how long did you say you will not be on? Well, it's only we're not here the next weekend coming up, but we are the one after that, which is Thanksgiving up here in Canada, by the way. So happy turkey. So we'll see everybody on turkey. And then the 30th, 30th of October, and then the 6th of November. That should hopefully give us enough time to get at least something set up. We probably won't get the long arm set up, but at least we can get me set up in a room. Out in the studio, so set up a space. Hopefully. In a rental vehicle, it always takes extra time. Oh, we're driving our own car. So, or are you referring to something else, Mike, and I missed it? Oh, Sophie snored. She wouldn't let me make her bed. You see how the blanket is, or the quilt, sorry, is fallen down behind her? I had Munchkin, and you can even ask him. I had him tried to distract her with like loves and hugs and pets and stuff like that, so I could remake the bed, remake her, and then she goes and messes it right up right away. I'm like, Doug, trying to make your bed here. She's not having any of that. She didn't want her bed made. She's making it a mess. She would not allow it. She did not. I was like, what are you doing? And she gets all like huffy puffy when you start getting close to her zone, like her chair, if she's not in it. She's like, excuse me, that's my chair. What are you doing over there? What are you doing? It's like a 2-year-old with a toy, they don't want you to have. I'm like, I'm just trying to make your bed. She's so funny, man. And she is really aware of the changes. Yes. But I keep telling her she's coming with us. Well, that's why I need her bag that's downstairs needs to get washed, and then I can start loading it and, reaffirm her that she is coming with us. And we've got all her stuff. I'm going to go buy an extra bag of food just in case. Wee little Ada is more active, but gassy. So Jessica is up a lot. My son just texted. Oh, gassy. Yeah, because it's like hard to burp it out for them, right? And it hurts so much in the belly. I mean, gas hurts. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, did I ever do a dork move? Okay. I don't know what it was that set off my belly. It was probably cucumber or something. It wasn't beans, I know that. And I just had like horrible gas. I was like really bad belly pains. You know, you're trying to push on it, you know, you're trying to do whatever it is to get the gas out, right? So here's me thinking that Tums helps with gas. No. Tums creates gas. It's not good. A very hurt belly. And then the boys were laughing at me because I said, oh, I even took a Tums. I thought that was going to help. They're like, no, that's not going to help. That's actually going to make it worse. Yeah, what a dork. Yeah, that's like the nighttime neocitrin that was really the daytime neocitrin. Yeah, fun. Lemon buzz, lemon caffeine buzz. Was here today while my son worked, and I felt little bastions kicking. Oh my goodness, that's gotta be so exciting. This move sounds really exciting. Congratulations and best of all luck. Oh, thank you, Stitch Pennies. Appreciate that. Hello, Elaine. What's going on? Our dog does that too. As soon as we make it, he moves it back around. I know. I know. I just want to make it right. So, yeah, I found that out afterwards, Jan. I was dying. And then it was like the boys can't help me at all. I'm like, you know, I just really, you know, as they say, just wanted to let one rip. It was so bad. But, you know, lesson learned. Tums does not help with the gasability. No. Like add, you know, carbonation to the eruption, right? I know. Oh well. Take a note from me. Don't do it. Knee bends house. Well, I was doing everything. I didn't think of a heating pad though, Vicky. That would have been a good idea. I think I was just in too much pain. Oh well. Life is an adventure. All right, this should be a row done. Look at us go. Oh yes, definitely better out than in, for sure. I even contemplated maybe I should eat some beans, because then, you know, beans and musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So eat the beans with every meal. But then I didn't want to deal with more gas if I was going to have more gas. I was like, no, I'll just peptide. We don't have any. Should have. That's got to go on the list. I don't think we've ever. Well, I can't say we have ever had Pepto, but. Yeah, definitely not one we normally have in the cupboard. So, you can get tablets though, can't you? For if you don't use the liquid. Dancing helps a lot with gas. Maybe that's what I should have been doing. It was the boogie woogie. Dun, 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 dun. Reliefa. It was to let one rip. That bean song is so much better than the one I know. Oh, what's the one that you know, Sylvia? It's not that one? Beans, and musical fruit. That's the one. That's the one I know. Comes in tabs. Okay, I thought I'd seen those pink tablets somewhere. Like that might be something to put in the little first aid kit. for emergency gassy situations. Like even said to the boys, I have so much gas in my belly, I feel like it can get us to Nova Scotia, no problem. All right, we'll just pin this row up for the moment, and we'll get the other ones done. Okay, just try and pin it up here to the gray part. It looks like it's going to rain today. It's just very, very gray and cloudy outside. But we had a lot. We actually saw the sun. Was it yesterday? I was so excited. I like called Pop. I'm like, look, it does exist. Because we had 3 days of, we had a month of rain in 3 days. Like there was a lot. I love some of this fabric. That's all there is of it is right here in this quilt. I can't wait. Or quilt top anyways. Yeah, it's looking good. All right, next. Okay, we're not trying to get him out of sync or anything like that. Okay, we want the birds that way. That's I hit on the cat. Yeah, exactly. My own speedy gas amigo. Beans good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. Oh, well, fart's not a bad word. You can say fart. I assuming that's what you mean to say. I don't know what else would rhyme there. Be like the gray. I do too. It's a nice little blend color. It's like I'm looking at it on the screen here. I find it's just enough of a separation. So you still get that transition of colors coming down from the red and the white. And it's just enough. It's just enough. It's kind of sectioning out each block on its own. I mean, you could put them all together if you wanted to. I mean, that's, you know, that's up to you. And like put them right side by side. But I kind of like it with that little bit of like sashing in between, right? Just kind of brings it all together. Makes the color pop. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, Brat. Just woke up. Well, hello, hello. Sorry, Miss Sash. She's like, why did I set the alarm for today's chat? The more you flatulate, the better you feel. Beans, beans. I guess there's quite a few little songs out there. Pretty much, yeah, about 5 years there, Kelly. Yep. About 5 years. That's amazing. I know. Oh my goodness. It's time flies when you're hanging out with your best friends. Got all my blocks done last night. Now thinking I need gray. Well, there you go. Very nice. Hello, Joanne. How's it going today? Everyone does it. It should be talked about more. Okay. We do. Everybody does it. And if you can find out more ways to deal with it when you're dealing with it, or when you have to deal with it, that's even better. Tums is not one of them. Hello, Catwell. Good afternoon. The most dangerous are those who do not make noise. Oh, yes. My mom used to be a silent but deadly. Oh, my goodness. All of a sudden, you just could be like, Mom, and we'd all like run away. I'm like, for such a little package, she like packs a wallop. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we're upsetting people with the fart talk. Pick another topic. Let's go. I don't want to upset anybody. Not just in the elevator. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine? Oh. End of October, Jan W. Hello, Practically Creative, Miss Melissa. We are working on our beautiful project. I've got row 5 going on here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is row 5. And we do still have, hold on, I don't want you to think we've forgotten about it, because we still have it here, which is our peacock one. I thought about taking it with me on our journey, but I don't know. Because I don't really want to, it takes a while to do one, and I'd want to do, you know, a few, right? So, I don't know. I may just save that for the other end. Save it for the other end. Okay, make sure we're lining up. Yeah, and we talk about food too. we had one person say, "You guys are always talking about food." I'm like, well, most of us eat at least 3 times a day. Sometimes people snack more than that. I'm sorry. Watching someone's process every part of a moose. Oh, interesting. Oh, we were talking about fart talk. I was making a note of when you have really bad gas and you're trying to get some relief, don't have Tums. Tums creates more gas. Bad gas. And then we were singing all the bean songs that we know. You know, beans, and musical fruit. Have to run every house needs vacuuming. Oh my goodness, I got some big huge fur bunnies the other day. Like I said, Sophie's been shedding like crazy. Enjoy, have fun with that. Jeez. Simple Life Alaska. Oh really? Is that Eric and Ariel? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Because I watch Eric and Ariel, but I forget what their channel name is. I thought it was Simple Life Alaska. Yep. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah. With Bo and Bo and Bandit. Yes. Bo's adorable. Yes. And she shot the moose. You're watching an older episode. Yeah, I watched that. Actually, I watched that one. That was a bit much. I think I even remember commenting to Pop that, you know, if this was a life that we were going to take on, like to lead, if this was something we were going to do to, you know, help preserve ourselves, like for meat and stuff like that. Like I like moose. Moose is very much like cow. So they're just really big and you got to, you know, obviously process them. So yeah, I watched that one. And I even said to him, boy, that's a lot to deal with a moose. So, but I said, you know, I could do it. I think I can. Yeah, their fishing was good too. Their salmon that they did. They definitely are harvesters of the land around them, especially being in Alaska. I think they were catching every single fish that they could this whole season. So yeah, they're good. They're good peoples. Yeah, Simple Life Alaska. Go check them out, guys, if you don't know who this is. Hello, Miss Pauline. How are you? How are you? See y'all in 2 weeks. Turkey, you betcha. It is. It's Thanksgiving in 2 weeks today. Well, 2 weeks this weekend. 2 weeks this weekend. So the 9, 10, and 11th is Thanksgiving weekend here. We'll be here though. We'll be here to hang out with you. Because we want to hang out with you because we are very thankful for every single one of you. Hello, Peggy. What's going on? Hi from sunny South Carolina. I had an aunt move down to South Carolina, and she said to me, because I think we went to BC together on a trip. When we went to we had a family reunion in BC, and we all kind of traveled together from Calgary in a couple cars. Anyways, and we were admiring the view, I remember that. We went along our journey, and she said, you know what, if you ever came down to South Carolina, you'd never want to leave. And I'm like, that's probably true. And when we lived
as close as I thought we were ever going to get to South Carolina, which was when we lived in Harleysville, Pennsylvania. I almost went. And I'm like, I want to be able to come back. Yeah, she never came back. She never came back for anything. I don't think she had another plane ever. So. Yeah, we're all good. We're a good group of peoples here. Well, we try to be anyways. Sometimes I have my days. I even try myself. 2 months from today. Oh, that's the Americana Turkey Day. She'll be right near me birthday. Oh, really? Because my birthday's the 26th. And Pops is the 21st. October. No, you're a turkey baby, Charlotte. Oh, I did get your message. I'm sending you out another one since you didn't get the first one, okay? I don't know what happened to it. But I'm glad you said something, so. Or I would not have known. Okay, no, I think I just got to sew that one on, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Turkeys go fast here. I like them when you can usually get them for like $1 a pound. That's nice. Or a kg or something like that. Lidocaine? What the heck is that? Patches? Oh, is it like a controlled pain thing? Because I used to do that for my mom before she passed away when they dislocated her shoulder. They used to put little patches on her. Plus, she used to get her little fentanyl patch at the back because she would scratch at it. So she couldn't. Lidocaine. Okay. I've never heard of it. I didn't even know fentanyl what fentanyl was until my sister told me they were giving it to our mom, and I was like, "What is it?" And she's like, "Well, it's one of the most deadliest drugs on the street." And I'm like, "They're giving our mom street drugs?" I'm so confused right now. What's going on? I was like, "What? Can we not just make her some cookies? Like, what's going on here?" Yeah, no. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. I don't know what it is, but it might help me with my knee. Because I got a bum left knee. Oh, Mr. Fly. Go away, Mr. Fly. I'm having pain in my hands still after surgery, so the patches are an attempt to stop that. Oh, well, that's good. You're hoping it works. Our stores normally have to buy a ham, get a turkey free sale. Oh, really? We used to, at Foodland, if you bought so many groceries, you'd get like a turkey dollar, and your turkey dollar would go towards purchasing a turkey before Thanksgiving. So there was many people who used to donate their turkey dollars to the food bank. I used to always just kind of collect mine and give it to someone around who I know who needed it. So I'd try to get, 20 or 30 little turkey dollars, and I'd say, give to a friend and say, here, buy a couple of turkeys or whatever, right? So, and the store at the time, if you booked ahead of time with a turkey, they would actually cut it in half for you, frozen, and then wrap each half if you wanted it. And I thought that was perfect for small families when you're not going to eat like a 20-pound turkey, because sometimes that's all that was left over, or 15-pound turkey. You could get like a 7-pound turkey sort of thing. So yeah, I always thought that was a very nice feature of the little Foodland that I worked at. Well, they did. They don't do it now, but when I was there, they did. Is a topical pain relief that is from the Novocaine line. Oh, really? Interesting. I think what is the gel? What is the, What's the gel we have? Starts with an A. And no, Voltaren. Yeah, the Voltaren gel. We've tried that a couple times. I guess it depends on. You can't use it too much in like one spot. Like when I was having trouble with my knees, it would help a couple of days, and then you know, you put some on and you just didn't feel any relief anymore. So it's kind of like it's like a temporary relief. My niece is hosting a baby reveal here tomorrow, so I just keep poking away at dust and organization, etc. There you go. You'll get her done. You'll get her done. Oh, that's the last one. There we go. Uh-oh, did I do that wrong? Whoa, hold on, dork. No, there. So I gotta go red. Oh, I think I put something I shouldn't have. Where's that there? Oh, no, that's there. It's okay. I got it. No worries. I have, Mike, and it was actually at a family Thanksgiving. Actually, it was the time that we found out that Sophie doesn't like you being in the water. And she tells you as much, she doesn't like you being in the water. We went to have, I forget what we had done. We went to go pick up the carving, and I think just go up for turkey dinner. Anyways, up to Kent's cousins, or Pop's cousin's cottage, John and Carol, and yeah, we had a deep fried turkey then. It was really, really good. And they were very like protective of, you know, don't go near it, don't do this, don't do that, stand back. They were very, very safe with everything they had going on. They even had like the big mitts and like all sorts of protection just in case. And no, it was good. It was good. And the key to a deep fried turkey too is it has to be raw. It can't be frozen, right? Because there's too much moisture in it, and it'll make the fat bubble over, and yeah, and then you're looking at a mess. So. Set his driveway fire doing a deep fried turkey one year. Tasted great when his driving needs some work. Whoopsies. I've seen all of what can go wrong with those turkey deep fat fryers, man, on YouTube. I've seen it. Definitely. I heard that, well, because it seals the juice right into it, right? And then just the skin gets nice and crispy, and then just the heat permeates it's like being steam cooked in a way within its own juices because it's been sealed up on the outside, right? So yeah, it is totally delicious. They can be, yes, especially if they're overloaded. If they're overloaded, they can be extremely they are dangerous. It's not that they aren't. They are. Yeah. Oh, Sylvia's leaving. Oh, leaving early taste books. Dancing. Ooh, starts tonight here in the UK. All right. No, probably no stream Friday. We'll see. I'll let everybody know midweek. But we're having a family thing on Saturday, so I may have to prep some stuff for that. Okay, so. I don't want anybody counting on Friday when it may not. I'll let know Wednesday, okay? Depends on how much stuff I got to get done. So I got a bit of a busy week. We had a turducken one year at the trailer, done wrapped in wet newspaper and foil and buried under coals. And ooh, that does sound good. They sound good. I got to see the baby bump for 5 minutes when they brought up their new car. Nothing else said, so I said nothing other than, how are you going to? Which I got an eye roll. How are you going to? Uh-oh, what did I miss there, Sass? What did I miss? Sounds like a wee bit of drama. Spill the beans. What's happening? This is the one that's due in February, right? See you soon too, Miss Sylvia. Take care. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Well, she just doesn't know you yet. She just doesn't know you. That's all. So this is row 5, and we got row 6, and 7's already done. It just needs its little strip in between. So once we get the other row done, then we'll start sewing our little sashing in between the rows. It's gonna be a little sad to cut this up, but that's okay. That's the whole point. We'll go. Doo-doo-doo. All right, let's pin this up. Pop a few in. Let's go left to right this time. I think some people just don't give a chance because they don't want to. You know what I mean? Like they've got something. Like and hope I don't take this the wrong way, but she's probably got something wrong within herself that she can't. You know what I mean? Like, may not just be about you. It may be something within her. You know. Feel free to disagree. I'm watching Strictly 2. We don't get that here. I only get it what I could catch on YouTube, and they're like really older shows. So, but that's some moves I would have loved to have learned. You know, learn how to shake my whammy. We've had Chinese on Christmas many times, actually. We used to go to the Mandarin. Definitely. And we used to go to the movies. Used to, way back then. Yeah, well, it's just the 3 of us, and it's really always just been the 3 of us, so we'd have our own fun things to do. Sometimes we go swimming if the, you know, like New Year's Day or New Year's Eve or whatever. Munchkin and I would go swimming. I'll watch the Strictly Ballroom on replay. Oh, yeah? The elopement I had no problem with, but they live streamed to her parents and sent a thank you to them. We didn't do anything because we didn't know anything. Oh. Well, how are you supposed to do something if you don't know? It's an elopement. It's like it's supposed to be a big secret. So, like, I don't know. Maybe it'll work itself out over time there, Miss Sass. I hope so. You know, for the sake of the little munchkin too and your son, right? One of my daughter-in-laws thinks I hung the moon. The other one has her own problems. Usually the second daughter-in-law is transgender and IDs as male. Her issues belong to them. Yeah, and that's true. And that's what I was kind of trying to get across. Like, I wasn't trying to be rude or offensive in any way whatsoever, but maybe it has something to do with her and not necessarily you. You just happen to be there to take the brunt or be a recipient of the brunt while she can. You know what I mean? Like, you're there, so she's like dump, and then, you know, they get out, right? So, but like I said, I'm happy to be wrong too. And feel free to disagree. And that's psychological moment here at the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Allison. What are you doing? Oh, geez, it is really dark outside. Oh my gosh, you guys can barely even, well, I guess you could out the little bit of a window over there, but it's like, whoo, it's got dark. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Oh, it's raining, is that it too? Oh, okay. The tree's like right there, so it's sheltering all the rain. Oh, I can hear it on the pipe now. Okay. I had a feeling it was going to rain. We love you, Sass. Don't ever doubt it. Roxanne Jones, how are you today? Hello, One Love. Mandarin Rocks, their buffet is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday on Dundas in Mississippi. Oh, Mississauga, Mississippi. They have it in Mississippi? It's like, what? It's like, wait a second here. Yeah, I said that was one of the places I wanted to go before we left here, so maybe. Actually, I wanted to go for Korean barbecue. For some reason, I was really crazy. I was watching a lot of street food shows there for a little while. It was like Korean and Taiwanese and all sorts of like delicious goodies, and I was like, oh, I want that. That looks so good. Oh, yeah. Okay, take care, Lynn. Have a good one. Are you in bed? No. Who you talking to? You talking to me? You talking to me? We are in Ontario for the next 5 weeks, and then we're out of here. And then we're moving to Nova Scotia, which is another province in the data direction. Ooh, it's really starting to come down now. $7 p.m. here in the UK, and pink sky. Oh, pretty well. It's raining here. It's raining here. Hallelujah, it's raining. Well, we don't need it actually. I'm just saying because we already got enough rain this week. Those enough. Hello, Zella. The sweet syrup and doggy treats are received. Oh, yeah, I gave her some maple syrup. I was trying to find a half decent size one that you could like take camping with you, and you could, make your French toast or your waffles or your pancakes, or just wanted it on ham or something. So and it was resealable, and you could probably reuse it if you needed it to use for something. Not really. Oh yeah, it's coming down here. It's really dark. That's why I said it looked like it was getting. I thought it was going to rain. It rains most days, does it? Is it like in the morning, afternoon, and then off it goes? Well, this will be our first time going, so we're very excited. We're a couple of provinces over. So there's Quebec and New Brunswick in between us and Nova Scotia. So. Oh, Kimberly, what's going on? How's Kimberly Miller today? Oh, Lynn's leaving too. Oh, yeah, that's right. She's going to go watch dancing. 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 It's 81 in Northern California. I wish we could. I really wish we could. I wish it worked that way. The places that need the rain, we give the rain. The places that don't need the rain, we take the rain away, It's like the snow. It's like, oh, Southern California would like snow today. Okay, well, they can take the 12 inches we're going to get. Bye-bye. Send it off there. Surprise. Welcome to a foot of snow. We should experience approximately the same-ish snowfalls, maybe even just a little bit more. So, but it'll be definitely one we will be writing in a book to see how the weather compares to where we've lived in other spots, right? So. Some people say minus 12 is really cold. Well, no, minus 12 really is not really cold. Minus 40 something is really cold. I just lost a wonderful family friend and just found out that an aunt passed away the same day. Oh, I'm sorry, Kimberly. Sending you a big hug. Sending you a big old squishy hug. Oh. It's hard. It's hard saying goodbye to the ones that you love. You know, or had a you know, a special, you know, spot in your life, right? Also on the verge of losing my home. It'll be difficult to say the least. Oh my goodness, why, Kimberly? Foot surgery on October 12th to repair the posterior tibial tendon. Oh, will not be walking. No, you won't. You're going to have some very painful exercises too. But the more you do it, the less pain it is. So, but just know, yes, in Ohio. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of... Sorry, Melissa, too. Big hugs to you, too. Anybody needs a hug right now, just squish. Just squish. Boy. Okay, we got a couple more of these gray strips, and then we're all done. And then we're going to put the rows together, and it's going to be so pretty. And then we're going to quilt it up. Just with a simple little, probably a snowflake stitch out. Or holly. Maybe holly. Okay, got the last two over here, white and red. Ending off with the red, yep. Okay. Hello, Louise. Welcome to the chat. Hello from DeLand, Florida. Your voice is very much like a dear friend who passed away in 2013. I love listening to you while I quilt. We used to quilt together on FaceTime. I'll quilt with you. Oh, thank you, Louise. I'm gonna quilt with you too. How's that? And thank you. That was very nice to say. I appreciate that. She must have been a wonderful person. I'm kidding. Well, no, I'm sure she was a wonderful person, but I was trying to be funny. And probably was not successful. All right, last strip. Got all these pins over here. It's collection galore. Just want to clean some of these up. We're going to need some to put the rows together. Okay, just a couple. Oh, yeah, it's really coming down now. Like I said, I wish we could share it where it's needed. Oh, you found a neighbor, did you, Lois? You found a buddy? Thanks. Oh, I'm sorry, Kimberly. Oh my goodness. Wish I could help you. Yes, big hugs. Big hugs to everybody who needs it right now. Oh, missed one. Do you do your own free motion quilting on your home computer, or do you send it off to have it done? Are you talking to me? I have a long arm. It's right over there. It's really big. Yep. And I do quilting on here too. I did it yesterday. We were doing up some placemats. We were quilting up some placemats, a free motion foot. Oh. The heavens have opened here. Yeah, exactly. Mike knows. Exactly, Mike knows. Yeah. We do a long arm Wednesday show. You should check out some of those videos. You can see Walt at work, and you can see me working Walt. We just did a train panel last Wednesday, or the Wednesday that just, this last Wednesday, was a free motion quilting around a train panel. It was pretty cool. It was too exciting. And they choose you. Pikachu. Yeah. Did free motion on the Nomi. Indeed. All right, so that is row 6. So let's, while this is out, put the, why do I have an extra? Uh-oh. Did I make a bobo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I guess I just had an extra. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, all right. Well, just have an extra one then. That's okay. We can handle that. All right, now for one of these strips. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, exactly. You get to talk things out. Hey, no problem, Osman. Happy to help. Yeah, we do a Wednesday video, and lately it's been a Friday stream, but for this next week, probably won't be, and it won't be on Saturday either, because we got family stuff to do. Yes, exactly what Pop said. Dr. Pop. Well, yeah, I've called him. I used to call him Dr. Kent for the longest time because he was always fixing me. Doctor. Okay, I should put one on either side, and then work the centers. Okay. Quilt therapists. Well, sometimes you just need somebody to bounce off of, right? Makes a difference. And sometimes you can't say what you want to say to some of the people around you because they're going to take it out of context or say something or think of it differently because they know those people or whatever, you know what I mean? So sometimes it's nice just to have a little to bounce off. I'm not going to judge you. It's not like we don't care. We do care, but you know what I mean? We're not here to judge you. It's not our position in life. Why does this one keep getting lumpy bumpy here? Come here, you. I don't like it that you're all lumpy bumpy. Need to straighten you out. Making me annoyed. Okay. Yeah, everyone is welcome. Oh, sass. Pop will be so happy when the first frost comes because he'll stop his sneezing and his coughing. He's been sneezing fits and coughing fits and remember how Mr. Clive used to set off my allergies sometimes and I just cough, 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 cough. I don't miss those days. I miss the cat, but I don't miss the days of coughing, that's for sure. And who thunk it? Who'd thunk it? Like, somebody actually mentioned it in the stream, and then even, I think it was Pop had said something too. Okay, so that is the bottom of 6, and we're going to put that to 7 as soon as we sew this on. Hello, Miss Diane 57. Lovely to see you here today. Oh, thank you, Gwenny. Thank you. And all of us being a part of it, it really does make it a very special community. So. We're going to run out of bobbin sooner than the later. Yeah, Melissa. That's Munchkin. That's why he's in blue. Yeah, that's Munchkin. Sorry, I thought you knew that. I don't chat much, but always watching, and all the chat helps me get through tough times. Thanks. Oh, thank you. So fun. Creations for hanging out with us. Like I said, we all make the community, even those little turkey lurkers. I'm a turkey lurker on some of my channels too. I don't say much. I just turkey lurk. Ooh, thought it might have been air sew in there, but it wasn't. Just lost my. I'm gonna lose mine too. It's I think I only got like a little bit left. I gotta load one up. Actually, I got one. I got one half loaded. Oh, there we go. And we're out. Okay, where's the other one? There it is. Oops, that kind of shifted there. When we got our quarter cow, like when we went and picked up all the stuff like that, we noticed, well, I noticed there's round steak. Like it says steak, but it says round. So I got to figure out how to cook that. We had a blade steak last weekend and it turned out really good. It was, you definitely have to slow cook that one. So I did it in a cast iron on the stove first, and then it went into the oven for an hour and a half, and it was delicious. It was absolutely delicious. And I did it with like butter and garlic and onions and a couple mushrooms. I didn't have a lot of mushrooms, but there was just a couple mushrooms there too. So, no, that was the other day. That was pork chops. I cooked the rice. I got the wrong rice. I got risotto rice, and I put it in the Instapot, and they don't do well together. Nope. And it was one big mush ball, really. The chickens loved whatever was left over, so. Which they should be going this weekend, I hope. Not that I want to get rid of them, but I have stuff to clean up around their spot. I have to pack up the electric fence and wrap up the other fence and, you know, clean it all out. And okay, now let's get this right here, Bob. Me being the Bob. Okay. There we go. Now to try and make sure our gray line is going to try and line up the best we can from project to project as we're going across here. Try and line the one on top up with it the best you can. Okay. So you think, okay, well that looks pretty good, and we'll pin there. So I was pinning all those first, and then I would come and do the back parts, like the corner parts here. So I'd go again, find my sashing, lay the top one on top of the bottom one, and try and line it up with the seam allowance as best as possible, and then pin. Okay, and then line the next one up. And that helps keep, you don't want to just pin from, you know, end and middle and then pin in between, because you're going to have little blocks that are going to shift and shift. So try and line them up the best you can. You want nice precise lines as like cross hatching as you're going. Okay. And there may be a time or two you're a little off, so you have to use a seam whipper. Mom had a good recipe for round steak. Oh yeah? I'd like to try, because it's hopefully it doesn't take too long to cook, or I'll have to start right after the stream. So I don't mind a slow cooked steak, not at all. And we're trying to use up all the stuff in the freezer, right? Like we only got 5 weeks left here, and it's going to be like a little less than that because we won't be here won't be cooking out of it. It'll all have to be cleaned out probably by the 26th, 25th, 26th. So. Yeah, that was the blade steak, the one I did in the oven. Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it, honey? And I had to read up on that one too. I'd never really done a blade steak before. Usually when we buy steak, it's like, you know, the medallions or T-bone, because T-bone's our favorite, right? Especially when T-bones go on sale. Okay, and then once you got those essential ones done, then you work on the other ones, the other ends. Okay, so line up there. And then if you want, you can put one on each little middle section to hold it all together. It don't take that long? Okay, well that's good to know. It's good to know. Yeah, it was like the other day for dinner, I was like, ooh, I better start this now. And it was like just shortly after 3.
Yeah, you guys should remember the birthday steaks from last year.
For Pop. Yeah, that's what I did. I braised it. I pretty much braised it, yeah. I put in a little bit of a barbecue sauce, watered down barbecue sauce, and it just kind of simmered in there in the oven for an hour and a half, and it was delicious. Really huge pieces? Well, ours is like, because it came from a you know, local butcher sort of thing, it's all wrapped in the paper, and it's pretty much one. I got 2 rounds out because one seemed only about this big, and I'm like, that's not gonna do the 3 of us. So there's 2 of them. One's a little bit bigger than the other, so that'll do the 3 of us. So I just want to make sure I'm cooking it right, because I don't want to waste the meat, you know, because it's not cheap, man. Let me tell you. So, and I want to do it right by the meat. I'm sorry to all the vegans out there, but I likes me meats. I respect the animal. That's why we buy local, and we will be buying local where we go as well, because we always have here. Tried to find somebody who is respectful of the animals, treated them correctly, with the love and respect that they deserve. And that's how we go about our food. We want to raise meat birds our own, and we will love and respect them and deal with them very humanely and be thankful for every single one. My sister raises beef cattle. We get the best lean beef. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet. It should be good. You know, my sister Elizabeth can't process pork or beef. For some reason, her stomach just doesn't. I'm not sure if it's part of the lupus or what, but she can't eat pork or beef. So really, she just lives off of chicken and shrimp. Chicken, shrimp, cheese, crackers. Cheese and crackers must have been a favorite snack of ours for the whole time growing up. It's definitely one of my mom's. We always had cheese and crackers with pickles. Cheese, crackers, and pickles. If it was a fancy day, we had Ritz. If it was just a normal day, it was saltines. You need to tenderize the steak. Do you have a meat? Oh, I do. I got a spiky one. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, definitely. I do. I do have a tenderizer. That I can do. I got some aggravations and frustrations. I can take it out on the tenderizing the meat. Oh, I do too, Helly. I eat much less now than I ever did. And it's just, I'm full. Like, I just get full fast. So, it feels full. I feel full. Let's put it that way. And then if I eat too much, then I risk the chance of getting sick, actually. And it's stupid. Because it's like, my tummy says you're overfill. So, okay, so that should be the bottom. And this should be the top. Okay, for the 6 and the 7. Okay, and now, right? No, this way. There we go, that's it. There's the 6 and the 7. There we go. Okay, so now I gotta put 5 on, which is the strip. Oh. Oh, you mean, oh, I thought you meant like the tool to tenderize it. I didn't mean, did she mean a powder? Or like something else? Or pineapples? Eating less comes with getting older? Uh-oh. Allison, you said the word. But I do have some pineapple we could tenderize it in. Chickabooby. Chicken breast. Ooh, she be rain. Ooh, boy. You can barely even see the house across the way. It's coming down so hard. Oh, beat it up. Okay, good. Yes, the tool. Okay. And some would say I'm a tool, but you know, I don't want to argue with anybody, nor do I want to agree. Mr. Bot. It's okay, Allison. Mr. Bot. Well, apparently, Osmond, we're just discovering this. We had no idea. I'm not sure how Pop's gonna take with his steak being marinated in pineapple. Yeah, no kidding, right, Deanne? I said, I got some frustrations I could take out on the meat tenderizer. I've got no problem with that. Season and flour. Oh, okay. Oh, did I toast? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Need to know basis. Well, you see, I didn't tell you guys the story last weekend because I think I was still trying to get over it. Okay, so you remember 2 weeks ago when I said I had someone coming over to look at Munchkin's little car to sell, right? My first time selling something on Facebook Marketplace, and yeah. Okay, so 3:30, guy's here, checks Blueberry over. It's a Hyundai Accent, 2-door, 2011. Okay, this is chat time. Okay, take a moment. So, Pop was busy because he had a crisis at work, so I asked Munchkin to come outside with me because I didn't want to be outside by myself. Yes, I'm a chicken. I understand that. I don't know the guy worth anybody, so I wanted somebody else there with me. So Munchkin came outside with me. The guy brings his wife, and he wanted it for his daughter, which I thought was fantastic. It's a stick shift. There's not a lot of manuals out there. Whatever, looks it over. I apparently was wrong on the speedometer of how many kilometers were on it, as well as I didn't know that the engine light was on at the time. But no big deal. Whatever. It is what it is, right? So he's taking it over, and he's looking at it, and he's, you know, underneath and under the hood, and he's checking the oil, and he's doing this and doing that, and then he shuts the lid. He says, "Oh, can I take it for a spin?" I said, "Oh, sure. Let's actually, it runs. It just needs some loving. Came with winter tires. I only wanted like a few $100s for it. I thought maybe we could have donated it, but I thought, you know what? Let's see if we can get something for it, right? You know, which hindsight is 20/20, right? Should have just given it away." So, anyways, we get in the car, and I said, "Let's take it up to, you know, like 80 kilometers an hour, which is what, 50 miles an hour, I guess." So we go up the road, Trafalgar, and there's a Ken's Auto not too far away. So we just turned around and come back, and he's up, you know, like 60, 65, and the hood comes up and smashes the windshield at 50 miles an hour, 54 miles an hour, 85 kilometers an hour, shatters. Not the whole thing, but there's a spider web crack all the way across. We can't see anything. He slammed on the brakes. We're in the middle of the road. Thank goodness nobody was riding our butt. So we see through the little gap here that he's got to pull over. Anyways, the hood's kind of stuck. Finally get it down, and it latches. I should have been filming it. I wasn't. Bad. So anyways, I'm like almost pooped me pants. Like literally almost. Like very close. He was scared too, though. So, you know, justifiably, he was terrified as much as I was. So we get the hood down and shut. And I said to him, I said, "Dude, you didn't latch the hook when you were, like, the hood when you were looking at underneath the hood, right?" He goes, "Well, that's not my fault, and I don't feel I should be blamed for this, and you know, it's just a really bad situation and really unfortunate circumstances and everything else like that, and blah 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 blah." And he goes, and then so we get into the driveway, and by this time I'm shaking like a leaf. And I'm looking, my eyes are like wide, like you've just caught me in deer in the headlights in the middle of the night sort of thing. And Marcus is looking at, Marcus is looking at me, and he can tell something's going on. And I'm looking, and I'm like waving with my hands across this, like the windshield, so you can see like all the mini crack, like it's gone. Like it's not gone, but it's like it needs a brand new one, right? So he says he was still interested in it. I thought, okay, you better be, buddy, at this point. You kind of just wrecked my ride, right? Like holy bejeebies. So he goes, "I'm still interested. I'll call you between 5:30 and 6. I'll bring my daughter back, and I'll bring the kit to figure out what the engine light is." And I'm like, okay, thinking I'm never seeing this guy again. I never saw the guy again. He won't respond to my messages. Won't. Anyways, nonetheless, I am safe. I did dream of windshields hitting the hoods hitting the windshield for many a night afterwards. But I'm okay. I did end up selling the car, but for far, far less than I wanted to. And and it was like, I felt like I wasn't trying to be greedy by selling the car to make something off of it. It was our car. We deserved to make something off it if we could. But at the end, in the hindsight, I'm like, I should have just given it away because I was like, holy bejeebies, Becca. I was shaking for like 2 days. I was like, yeah, so that's the story. I was terrified. I was terrified. And I had to re-up the posts. I'm like, okay, damage to the windshield, needs a new windshield, damage to the hood, the engine light is on, blah, 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 blah. You know, like I want it gone at this point in time. I'm like, oh. I was like, I should have just gave it to the school to work on. It was, and then just leaves. Like, and he won't talk and won't respond to any of my text messages. I said that I felt like some sort of compensation needed to happen because he said he cracked. Well, there was a chip in it, anyways. I go, a chip is way different than you cracking the whole heck out of it, dude. So I was like, ah. I had to take some zone moments. Let me tell you. Oh. Yeah, my heart was it was pounding right out of my chest. You don't know who you are until you have a hood coming at your face at 80 kilometers an hour. I was like, and I was just so overwhelmed by the situation because I obviously put myself in it, but I wasn't completely prepared for all of it, and I should have not let him leave without his insurance and information and everything else like that. But I was just so overwhelmed. I was like, I felt like I almost died, and it was just glad to be alive, like, and it was like hugging Kent and hugging Marcus and kissing the dog and hugging the trees and. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm alive. And then it was like 2 nights later, we had thunder and lightning in the evening because we had all the rain was starting a couple of weeks ago too. And I thought it was the hood on the windshield again. It woke me right up out of dead sleep, and I was heart palpitations and everything else. I was like, okay, I'm up now. And then, of course, we had to go, Pop and I had to go out the next day. No, it was the day after that. Yeah, it was the Monday because we had our eye doctor's appointment, right? So I'm going around to even totally different car because the other car's gone, right? And the guy who bought it, I said to him, you're not leaving here unless that hood is latched or something. And it was, thank goodness. But I get into the white car and he hops in the passenger seat, and I go around to the front just to like, okay, it's good. It's locked in. Not that I thought it wouldn't be, but I just had to make sure. I was a little scared. Oh my goodness, 73, that must have been terrifying. Yeah, I was busy hugging. I was hugging everybody, the trees, the squirrels, anybody who wanted to stop by. Hello, Miss Bernadette from Dublin. Yeah, so that was my terrifying story of dealing with Facebook Marketplace, and yeah. It could have been a bad. Oh my God! You have no idea. The quilt projects that night, I kept thinking, thank goodness nobody was riding our butt. Thank goodness we didn't end up going into oncoming traffic, or thank goodness the glass didn't like shatter completely and perforate like come our direction like into us or something like that. It all worked out in the end. Yes, as Pop is just saying there, but boy, it was an adventure. Yeah, and we actually did end up selling the wood turning wood, which was some nice, very beautiful, lovely collection of woods and chunks of wood and wood burls and antlers and like lots of beautiful, unique woods too, and exotic woods. We had he kind of restored my faith in it actually. So he messaged me and I'm like, yeah, sure, come on over, you know. It worked out well actually, so. He was super ecstatic to get all that he was getting for the little amount that I was asking for. I just wanted the wood to go to a good home. I didn't want to garbage it. I didn't want to burn it. It was, yeah, it was some beautiful, beautiful wood, and I would have hated to seen it go to garbage. So this guy's gonna go have a ball in his shop, so which made me very happy. All right. This gets put down here. My friend was hearing a noise driving in her car some weeks ago. She found out that the screws had been loosened on purpose. Oh no! Oh my goodness! Munchkin changed the tires from winter to summer tires once, and he'd forgotten to once back down on the ground, tighten them up, and he was heading to school, and he was like, "Mom, there's something wrong with the car." He called me, and he goes, "I'm pulled over the side of the road," and I'm like, "I bet you didn't tighten the lug nuts." So he gets out and tries to see if they were loose, and they were. So he tightened them up and then went to school. I said, "That's all you have to do. Just tighten them up and off you go." And again, I'm trying to line up the previous row with the one I'm adding. So I'm trying to make sure that these seam allowances are relatively close together, and they're going to hopefully look really nice and even as we get it all pinned and sewn. Yeah, I was just so angry with the guy. Like, I mean, come on, you could have, like, whatever. Anyways, namaste. Yes, I just kept thinking I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be alive because it could have gone way worse. And that's kind of how I kind of had to resolve at there, Miss Ass, was just to like, you know what? I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to put any more negative energy towards it because that's all it's doing is me. It's not bothering him at all. You know what I mean? He clearly has no conscience whatsoever, so it's not bothering him. So I have to not let it bother me. I need to move on from that, and yes, it was a little tough, a little scary, but. That's why I kind of just didn't really want to talk about it last weekend, but I can talk about it this weekend because it's been 2 weeks almost. All right, so we got this one to sew on, and then it's another strip, and then that one to sew on, and then the two pieces together. Oh, we pin this. Oh, this cute little snowman fabric. Black fabric, a bunch of circles, like they were like the little circle balls, snow globes. They look kind of like they all belonged in like little snow globes. They were super cute. But I didn't have a lot of it. It was gifted to me. I'm pretty sure probably Jo Marie. Or it could have been Pat. Mix flour, salt, and pepper, then mix in hot water into the flour mixture till it's smooth consistency using the same skillet. Leave just enough oil or grease to cover the bottom. Oh, is this for the steaks? Oh, awesome, awesome. I have a show Jeep, so my valve stem caps are special order. Someone stole one. Oh no. Well, that's it. The one's gone. Like, come on. Right? Jeez. We were trying to figure out how I cook a round steak, because that's what's for dinner tonight. We had a blade steak last week, and I didn't know how to cook a blade steak, so I had to look it up. But it turned out, Pop said it turned out really good, so, and I really liked it too. So, oh my, Allison, we were driving on a 3-lane highway and saw a Suburban completely wrecked by a couple deer. Oh no. Yeah, and that's just because they got nothing, you know. They got no resistance. They will just smash. Actually, shortly after Pop got the white car a couple years ago, we went out to go get ice cream, and we almost hit a deer that night. that dusk headed out. So it's just up on 8th line behind us here. Yeah, deer don't bounce. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Deer do not bounce. They are just a collision. Nothing but meat and bone and antler. And I've seen what a set of antlers can do through a windshield, that's for sure. Oh, I know, right, Brad? I was thinking of the logo that used to be back. Well, obviously the Jaguar on the front of the Jag, but there was wasn't it the VW, the little VW logo? Everybody used to steal off the back of the Volkswagen, the Beetle, and the Jetta, and there's another one, Rabbit. Yeah, that's it. It's the Rabbit. Oh yeah, well that's pretty much a write-off here for deer or moose or anything else like that. Anything like that hits your car, it's a write-off, pretty much. Depending on what your speed you're going at though. But okay, so we need one more bit here, right? Yes, we do. Okay, make sure we're still lining up. I think we're good. Make sure our seams are kind of good together. Okay. Let's pin this one here. Oop. Boop, boop, be-doop. Potato, rice, or egg noodles? Oh, there we go. I was trying to figure out what we were going to have with it. We had potatoes last night. I had little potatoes. And I picked up some garlic bread, but it's not my favorite, so. What was that? A deer came through the windshield and kicked my aunt, fractured her skull. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, that must have been some pain too. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Yeah, I've seen a man harpooned through his shoulder with the antler. Like, I just remember seeing him and knowing he couldn't get out because he was pinned to the car through the antler through his shoulder. He did end up surviving, thank goodness, but it was a mess. It was like definitely a 911 call on that one. So he said one had already been called, and the lady lived nearby and went to go home and get blankets. So that had called, because to me he was a little, well, it was a couple, but they were alone on the side of the road. But they had already been like seen to, and an ambulance was already coming. So I just stayed with them. I was like, I don't know what to do, but I'm just going to stay here. As soon as the ambulance arrived, I'm like, I can't really do anything, so I'm going to go now. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to be one of those, like, gongoozle or gawkers. So I'm like, I can't do anything. The professionals are here. I'm out. Yeah, I didn't, and it's so sad in that situation when you can't help them and you want to help them, and it's just not possible, you know. Mercedes hood ornaments. Yeah, that too. There was a few of them that had some nice fancy ornaments. Tea is cold, but that's okay. I'm still going to drink it. Yeah, if it's little kids being hurt, it's a totally different story, right? I can't watch the medical shows either. I cry. I'm such a big sap. I'm like, even whether it's the vets or, you know, the whatever, I just can't. I don't watch any like Grey's Anatomy, MDs, anything. I stay away from the fireman shows too. Not stay away from them, but I get so emotionally involved, and I'm like, I can't be crying every episode. And that's how I felt with Grey's Anatomy. It was like every single episode I was crying my eyes out at. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be such a blubber. You know, I get so emotional. I've been watching Paternity Court. That gets me upset. Like, okay. Got to back up here. No, I can't watch the doctor shows or anything like that. Actually, Pop was watching, what was he watching? Oh, it's called SWAT. It's on Netflix. It's, I think it's LA Police Department, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. But it's the SWAT team, and who's on it? Shamar Moore. Yeah. That was a good storyline there too, but still, you do get emotionally involved with these people, right? You know, I know that's the whole point of having a show, and that's why shows are so successful, because they have such a following and people want to know, and or they've connected with the characters, and want to see them be successful or what have you. Let the bad guy get their justice. But yes, LA SWAT. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. Melissa. I thought it was kind of funny because I noticed he was one of the producers of this show, and I was thinking to myself, watching one episode, it must have been like second year or something. I wasn't watching it all. I only watched like one or two. No, not one or two. I'd say maybe 10 or 20 of them out of all the seasons. I didn't even know half what was going on between these people. And I noticed he was the executive producer, because I'm like, boy, he's really in every single camera angle that he can be when he's on screen. He's there. And I'm like, oh, well, that explains it. He's executive producer. So put the camera on him, everybody. I just noticed it. I'm like, boy, he's really right in the camera a lot, isn't he? Yeah, I didn't watch all of the, even what I did watch, you got emotionally involved in some of these people's lives. Like, bad looking person on the show? No, because I wasn't there, that's why. All right, let's add this one to the gray we just added, and then we just got the two to do together. Yeah, Young and the Restless. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I used to be quite the soap opera back in the day when I was a wee one. Used to have the rituals of Days of Our Lives. Hold on. My sister watched General Hospital. I never did. I got into Young and the Restless. That's what I liked. It was Victor. Evil, but cute. He used to try to get the chores done or something, but I haven't watched in like obviously decades. So I was trying to figure out when. It was probably when I left home in my teens, and the last time I watched one of those, or at least in the 20s. Have you, Pat? Really? Oh, wow. Lots of people have come and go on that show. Days of Our Lives. Guiding Light. Oh, that was another one I think my sister watched, or my mom watched, one of them. ER was great. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I didn't actually mind ER, Heather. I think that's when I was like really started to get into, like really starting to connect with some of these people, and then it's like, you want the best for them in their life, and you're just kind of cheering them on every week. And they're fighting the battles that they fight. I'm trying to think of the other one that Pop watches with Jessica Alba. Oh, Ellie's Finest. Yeah, that one too. He likes that one too. And I'm all caught up on Manifest. If you guys haven't watched Manifest, that's a good one too. That's a good show. That's a good show. Hello, James. Welcome back. Sorry I had to step away for a while. I'm back now. Missed a lot, but we'll go back and watch. Oh, well, no worries. How's your kidlets? How's the kittens? Yes, I had a very dramatic story, and I shared it with everybody. The good thing is I'm alive, and it's okay. Orange County SWAT on the rooftops on Disneyland Main Street when Papa Bush was in the... Oh, really? That's a real life SWAT team there, Miss Gwenny. That's what Allison's saying. When the President Bush, the first President Bush, was in Disneyland. One Life to Live started when I was in 4th grade. Tommy Lee Jones was a young... Tommy Lee Jones was on that? Really? Interesting. I never knew that. Never knew he was in the soap opera. Our oldest has ADD or ADHD. Oh, and we're going to have him tested. Yeah, best to find out now so you know how to deal with it and help the other children deal with it as well, right? The more aware you are of the situation, the better. Yeah, definitely. And how you can better handle the situation too. And there's always lots of support groups and stuff like that. Yeah, my girlfriend has a ADHD child. And is, you know, allowing things kept routine, and there's usually things go very smooth. What? No animals were harmed in our story. Yeah, I'm the animal. I'm the animal. Yes. Rick Springfield. Yes, he was. Jesse's girl. I want Jesse's girl. Oh, definitely, James. Sending it your way. We know it's a battle. And you got a nice support group right here. Okay. Sending your wee little man hugs and squishes. Red's gonna pucker, and I don't want it to pucker. You just got one more strip to sew on, and the quilt top is done. And then we got to quilt it, and then we will cut it into a tree skirt, and that'll be the Thanksgiving weekend, the 9th, okay? 9th of October. We will be finishing this beautiful project up. Skip school for that wedding? What wedding? Kevin Bacon was on the soaps, was he? Oh, Luke and Laura's wedding. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I wasn't into General Hospital. I didn't get into it. I didn't connect with any of the characters. So, it's only like one or two. Like I said, Days of Our Lives and like Restless. Young and Restless. Because I could connect. I was young and I was restless. And rebellious, but you know, that wasn't in the show. Should have been. Okay, now for the next piece. All right, I gotta let my thing down so I can grab it because the pins are up there. So hold on, give me a moment. I need to wipe my nose. It's okay. Okay. I was like, all of a sudden we went to the be right back screen. I'm like, I didn't go anywhere. What's happening? All right. I've had a headache off and on today, and I've tried to have plenty of water. I think it's, like I said, I think it might be just the pressure. The pressure in the air. It's just too much. I can't handle it. No, I'm kidding. Too much pressure, pressure, pressure. Am I missing one? Did I have this upside down? I feel like... Hold on. I have it. It's the wrong way. Yep. I'm cute. That's about all I am. What? Trying to line it up. I don't need no glasses. Don't you give me a hard time. Pop's nothing but trouble, I tell you, people. Meryl's daughter's in it as well. Meryl Streep, you mean? Did Meryl Streep's daughter? Oh no, I hate that, Brad. You got technology that's going. We ended up having to get me a whole new system. I'm just trying to line up those grays to make sure it's a nice transition up and down and across. 1980s? Okay, well, I would have only been 9, so I wasn't watching it then. All right, we're almost there, homies. This has been a really fun project. Hopefully you busted your scraps and made something good, and maybe made a tree skirt with us. Or at least just made a quilt top, because at this point in time you just have quilt top. With lots of heat. Lots of heat loving. Yes. And spritz. Okay, it's trying to freeze up again. I'm shutting this down and I'll watch the replay. Remember to hit. Aw, thank you, Brad. Big hugs to you. Big hugs. Enjoy the weekend. Hello, Heather. What's going on? What's happening with you today? Oh, Deborah leaving? Bye, Deborah. Have a great week, everyone. I have to go get some lunch. All right. See you in 2 weeks. Yes. See you on Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. Don't forget to bring your plate. I don't know what we're having. We may have a few little snacks or a little cheesy meat plate. You never know. Bring a plate. Okay. All right. So, let's make sure it's the right direction before we just, well, that's not, actually, it really doesn't matter. Just finished kitchen except some grout. Happy to have my space back. Oh, I bet. I bet. Is that where you normally, oh, thanks, Brad. Big hugs. Big hugs. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Appreciate your support. Will we have smell-o-vision? I wish. I wish we had smell-o-vision. Well, I do and I don't, really, because all the stuff you want, and then you're going to want it because it smells so good, and then your tummy's going to be rumbling because you can smell like the pumpkin pie or whatever cooking. I'm getting black screen every time I watch you live. There is ID number on the fault. Weird. Oh, by my quilt? I'm confused, Telly. I'm sorry. We'll travel for stuffing. Yeah. Well, especially if it's pop stuff, and you probably really like that. It's the only stuffing I like. Yes, thank you very much. Do 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 do. I would have let me know that I don't have the same palette as Guy for. Yeah. He's a bit of a nut job, isn't he? I always thought him and who's the Emerald Lagasse, remember? Bada boom, bada bing. Not him, no, that's somebody else, but you know what I mean. Be like Bam or Flavor Explosion or something. I don't know. I remember him. Hello, Virgie. Welcome to the chat. I always thought it's such a trip that Jeannie Francis Laura is married to Jonathan. Really? Oh, yeah, totally. Looking pork pie years ago, I bought everything that made it, and it was horrible to me. My ex loved it. Yeah, well. But you don't know until you try, right? You don't know till you try. I realize I don't like steamed food unless it's like broccoli or rice or something like that, right? But I do not like dim sum. I do not enjoy it. So is that just because you're on the no stocking list there, Miss Sass? You got a restraining order against you? Or Mr. Brad Pitt? Okay, I think after a good pressing, but we can do that off camera. All right, so this measures. I'm going to save the gray for the binding, so I'm not doing anything on the outside. I'm going to save the gray to bind. Makes it, is that 70, 72, 74, 76, 78-ish, probably 78 by 78. So an awesome size quilt for yourself, for the couch, to hang up as a beautiful wall hanging, or of course you can change it into a tree skirt. Okay, look pretty? It looks all right. I can't see anything, so I'm gonna go by your guys' opinion. And let me pin it up. hopefully it looks all right. I can probably clip it now. Don't have to pin it. So, but it does need some pressing love, but like I said, I can do that later. Oh, hold on. Oops. There. There. Not bad. Looks pretty good, actually. Very nice. That's going to be beautiful. That's going to be such a pretty skirt. Oh, thank you. Thank you, husband. Thank you very much. Not necessarily just for presents. I just want to see it. I just want to see a nice big tree skirt underneath the tree. So not necessarily for presents, just for pretties. Like I said, keep it like this as a quilt. We're gonna come up somewhere around one of these, probably not near the stripe. We'll go right in between because it's 7 by 7. So probably over here to about this one right here, and then we'll probably cut this whole one out here, and then we'll either round the corners and then finish it off with a nice gray binding. So are you not doing an opening? What do you mean? Or just into the tray? No, 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 I will. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it. So, and then we're going to bind it all the way around. Oh, it's okay. No worries. No worries. I thought maybe I just didn't explain it right. So, turn this off. Finish my last little subsatai. And I was surprised at how much fabric I actually used. Like, everything was scrappy bits, chunks of what I had here and there and everywhere, and there's a bunch of blocks that are mixed up. The only thing that I had that was complete constant was this red. That was the solid, and I just cut that off my bolt, right? And then all the whites are like mixed. And like this one here, it's got the 2 little birdies, and then this one little gray, creamy colored one that was left over. Well, that's okay, so. And then this one's a bit mixed. It's got a couple of green. I think it's pretty. Okay, no worries, no worries. Have I done any quilting using a quadrilateral triangle? I've done some triangle quilting, but are you using it to trace out and then you're quilting and then you got to get around to the other side? Or do I have any quilts using? I don't know. I'll have to remember. We leave it as a quilt and wrap it around the tree. That's true. You could do that. You could totally do that. Or just set your tree right on top. You know what? Put the little feet here and then just have it all stick it out. So, just got the ruler. Oh, neat. I would never have thought to use the gray. I just kind of, it kind of pulls everything together because of I think of the darker colors I've got in the quilt. There's some blacks in it. The only gray in there is pretty much the strip. So, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. That would be nice. Appreciate it. Yeah. I like it. Like I say, we'll save the binding for the gray, and then ties it all together. I'll have to figure out which side I want to come in, cut on to make the circle, so it slips around. If you did it like, I'd say big strips, like if you did like the strip of 3 here, and you did that, like doubled the length, then take that and wrap it around, because it's like a really big scarf at that point in time, right? So I think that would be kind of cool, and then you can bunch it up near the top and then spread it out near the bottom. That'd be kind of a good idea. Oh, everybody else have a good day too. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you very, very much. It's no moose. Maybe. Put him on my teddy bear. Put some moose antlers on my teddy bear. Indeed. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I'm very happy I made it. And lots of fun, good memories in the fabric, like some that people have given me, donated to the shop. And it's a good memory every time we look at it, right? So, yes, thank you for the chat. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Don't say goodbye. Well, I gotta. I will be. Yeah, I'll be doing Long Run Wednesday show. No worries. We're not there. We're still 5 weeks out. So, yep. If you fold it diagonally, you can choose. Yeah, that's a good idea, Laurel. Ooh, that is a good idea. Start packing. Yeah, pretty much. We've been off and on. Like I said, I've emptied that whole dresser. That's why a lot of this stuff is still up here. I got to find another home for it. So, but yeah. Yes, indeed. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. Have a great rest of the weekend, and we will see you Thanksgiving weekend on October 9th, okay? At our same bad channel, okay? Same bad time. Thanks for joining me. I had a lot of fun putting this together with you, and hopefully it inspired you to bust some of your scraps. Not necessarily just Christmas, but, you know, every day and make something just as pretty as this. Okay. Bye. Thank you.